Hello everyone, welcome back to Breath of the Wild. We just made it to Hateno Village, which I think I may have noted last time, what means we overshot Kakariko, but that's fine. We're going to need to be able to teleport to Hateno anyway. So this works out nicely. We might as well just finish out the shrine here. In fact, while we're here, we also might as well buy the house, I suppose. What? This is why I don't use my Joy-Cons. I get some pretty bad drift on these things. Yeah, you can see the camera is like forcing itself down. Oh my god, it's so bad. And before you ask, my Switch is out of warranty, and I don't want to pay to get new Joy-Cons. So I just got a controller, which honestly I kind of prefer anyway. This might be kind of tricky. Oh my goodness, okay. We take those. Phrenic bow, garbage. Well, maybe garbage. It may be garbage, but it is better than a Bokobo. Alright. Let's go make like someone before 2008 and buy a house. Hello, Bolson. I'm here to purchase this house. That's mine, and I shouldn't have to buy. Evening. Need something from me? What are you doing? In case it's not obvious, I'm demolishing a vacant house. Times are rough. Not a lot of buyers, you know. Oh, it is 2008 in this world already. I could buy it. Oh, get a load of money bags. He just wants to buy it, huh? Okie do. Let me lay it out for you. See this house? It's been vacant for years. So the villagers had a meeting, argued, voted, decided to tear it down. Demolition costs, associated fees, permits, other such details, coming in 50,000 rupees. So when you say you want to buy it, you're talking about 50,000 rupees. Got that much on you? I'll pay. Just not yet. Little go-getter, aren't you? Reminds me of me back in the day. Alright, look. Here's the deal. Just for you, I'll cut you a special price of 3,000 rupees. But in return, I'm going to need you to bring me 30 wood bundles, building materials. You know how it is. Anyway, you understand the terms? Get to it. Show me what you're built out of. That's a construction joke. Hudson, Carson, stop what you're doing. Honestly, it doesn't look like you've made much progress anyway. I did realize, though, I think we only have 50 rupees at the moment. So, yeah, not going to help. I like Bolson. I like his attitude. Excuse me, sir. I have come to sell some gemstones that I definitely acquired legally. Still need about 700 more rupees. Yeah, I didn't think there was anything that was worth it to even try to sell. Need 700 more, and I don't have anything quite so valuable. So let's go murder another Talus, shall we? But we'll do that after we go to Kakariko. So it looks like I think the way to do it is to just head straight north for the Dueling Peaks. Well, more or less straight north. Okay, there we go. That's Kakariko. Cool. Away we go. Nice. Nice. I think that was a lag stop there. That looked like a... I don't remember if I mentioned it in a previous video, but if there's too many things on the screen and the game has trouble loading it all, then, oops, the lag that's caused, even if it's not visually apparent, it can mess with the physics that sends Link flying and completely ruin your bomb launch. Oh, that was a perfect launch. That was right the direction I wanted to go. And I went straight towards the one with the Korok on top. Excellent. Ah, man, I'm kind of tempted to just go straight for the shrine and get the healing, but we'll talk to Hestu first. I hope I'm not making people too nervous when I deploy my paraglider so close to the ground like that. So I decided to help Hestu out first, but I wanted to try something. I wanted to see what happens if you grab the maracas before he gives you the quest, or if that's even possible. So I kind of came around a bit of a sneaky way. Since I was already kind of on top of that ridge over there, I just kind of walked over that. How do I want to do this? Not like that. Got him. Oh, see you later. And this doofus is still alive. So let's fix that, shall we? See ya. Cool. Haha. All right. Hello, Hestu. Shalaka? You can see me. I can see you. Shalaka, Shalaka. It's been 100 years since anyone has been able to see me. I'm Hestu, and I need your help. Those monsters over there stole my beloved maracas. Shalaka? Shalaka, could it be? My maracas. You got them back. Please give them to me. We did it. Already. It's done. Shalaka. But wait, there's something wrong with my maracas. Korok seeds inside are gone. How am I supposed to dance now, Shoko? If I had just one Korok seed, I could sing, dance, and use my powers to help you. You see, I have the power of inventory expansion, so let me know if you find some Korok seeds. I actually happen to have a few. Aw, they're pranking him. Rude. You have a Korok seed? How do you fit 900 seeds in those maracas? Seriously. Just one Korok seed. I'll make your inventory bigger in return. Yes, please. Shalaka, so which dash do you want more slots in? I'm thinking weapons. I usually go with weapons. Shiki shaka. Gotta watch it at least once. He's so cute. Your weapon stash has been expanded, Shalaka. I still smell Korok seeds on you. Want me to expand your inventory again? Once more in weapon, please. So, how does he fit one seed in both of his maracas? How does that work? Oh well, probably best not to question it. Cool. And I think I want to... Oh, he's gotta go already. Gotta go back before Grandpa yells at me, Shoko. Sorry, I have to go, but I still need Korok seeds, so bring some to the Korok Forest if you find any. Will do. Thank you, Hestu. Have a good journey. Which, this is kind of interesting. You can see that there are a couple of arrows next to something that looks like it could be a target. So you shoot the eye, and the Korok pops out. Does that count as environmental storytelling? I'm not sure, but it's neat, whatever it is. Well done, Nintendo. It's much less obvious than a little blue robotic sword spirit coming out and telling you every 5 minutes what the answer to the puzzle is. Much as I liked Skyward Sword, I think 5 was easily my least favorite thing about it. I decided that before we talk to Impa, we should probably go and take care of the shrine and stop the bleeping. I apologize for the bleeping, but I'm cheap, in a word. I don't, especially since I haven't gotten much food yet. So I don't really want to spend my food if I can avoid it. I kind of want to have it for desperate situations, like if I get caught out by Lizalfos or something. Not that I'm really likely to survive anything stronger than a red bokoblin at this point. Opal. That's good. We need some opals for, ugh. The great fairies around here. She needs 500. I'm not going to give it to her. I want the house first. Your triumphs in the test of strength subverts the prophecy of ruin. Yes, thank you. Another spirit orb. Making good progress. I mean, 7 plus the 4 we already had, so yeah, we're already, like, almost 10% of the way through the shrines. Of course, it's going to slow down as we get later in the game, but whatever, details. Hey, that tree regrew. Impressive. The apple didn't, though. Oh, see you later. And now I've bombed that guy's chickens. The tree made me do it. Oops. Well, this is awkward. Stop it. Okay. That was way more trouble than it was worth for one wood. Yeah. Hello. You there. Who are you? How dare you trespass upon Lady Impa's abode? I have not. I'm standing outside it. Is that a Sheikah slate? Nani? But that would mean you are a... No, it's not possible. Can it be? Hi. Boku wa rinku desu. Please forgive us for behaving so rudely. Of course, we heard the legends from Lady Impa herself. Please, friend, go ahead and step inside. Oh, and before I forget, I'm pretty sure I turned the language to Spanish, to Latin American Spanish, just to try it out, so don't be surprised by that. Also, here's a Korok. Sorry, I've done this so many times that, like, I just kind of... Some of these Koroks I just get without even thinking about it now. Ooh, Stamella. I still want more stamina foods for when we go to the maze. I think it'll be a lot easier than I expect because we'll have a few more... Oh, we should trade in our spirit orbs too while we're here. But we should have more stamina, and I know how to wind bomb fairly consistently, so I don't think we'll have trouble getting to the labyrinth. But I still want to, you know, better safe than sorry. I'm in. Huh? Is that? It's a Sheikah slate. A Sheikah slate? There's more than one? Could you be the hero my grandmother told me about? What was his name? Lee. Oh, it's not that I forgot. I'm just bad with speaking. As for me, my name is Pi. Oh, my name is Paya. That's an adorable name, Paya. Phew, got it out. I know I should be able to say that easily, seeing how it's my own name and all. I'm so sorry. Anyway, my grandmother's been waiting for your return ever since I was little. Please hurry inside. Ugh, she's so shy and adorable. I want to... I like her. She's cute. Oops. I should probably take off the mask for the cutscene, shouldn't I? So you're finally awake. Well, I do like the Spanish for Lady Impa. That's the thing about Majora's Mask. It does get a little weird in cutscenes, especially since the eyes glow. You're looking at me as if I'm a stranger to you. Those eyes, they lack the light of familiarity. No, they're glowing with the light of unholy evil. It is I, courageous one. Impa. Surely you must at least remember the name Impa. Nip. See, you have lost your memory. Well, it matters not. In fact, I may actually be a blessing in disguise for the time being. Dearest Link, please come a bit closer. 100 years ago. Yes, 100 years ago, the kingdom of Hyrule was destroyed. After you fell, Princess Zelda's final wish was to place you in a sacred slumber. Swumba. And then, all alone she went to face Ganon. Before Princess Zelda went to nobly meet her fate, she entrusted me with some words she wished to say to you. I've been waiting 100 years to deliver the princess's message. However, wait, she's been talking to me. She could just say it herself. Oh, well, maybe Impa doesn't know that I've heard her speak. These words which the princess risked her life to leave you, well, if you are to hear them, you must be prepared to risk your life as well. But I'm afraid that burden may be too much to bear while you're still without your memories. I leave the choice to you. When you feel you're ready to receive the princess's message, return to me. There. I took the mask off just for the cutscene. The words that the princess risked her life to impart to you, I cannot pass them on to someone who lacks conviction. Are you prepared to risk your life? I am. for the greater good, etc., etc. Not a memory to your name, yet you're as intent as ever to charge on forward with only courage and justice on your side. You've not changed a bit. Once a hero, always a hero. Very well. Since you've lost your memory, I will recount for you all that had happened. En español.
La historia de la familia real de Hyrule es también la del cataclismo que se conoce como Ganon, una amenaza existente desde épocas inmemoriales. La historia se repite una y otra vez, y en cada ocasión un héroe devuelve la paz al mundo. Lucha siempre al lado de una princesa, por cuyas venas corre la sangre de la diosa. Así transcurrió el tiempo, con los momentos en que Ganon era derrotado, alimentando la leyenda. Los hechos que voy a relatarte se produjeron en un pasado muy remoto, hace 10.000 años.
Sorry, I was just trying to listen to the Spanish. I feel so proud I could listen and understand most of
Se
it.
había convertido en una civilización muy avanzada, tanto que ni siquiera los monstruos eran una amenaza seria para la gente del reino. Los ciudadanos decidieron emplear su tecnología para crear ciertos artefactos. De ese modo, si el cataclismo volviera a producirse, estos ayudarían al héroe y a la princesa. Construyeron 4 bestias divinas, diseñadas para ser controladas por 4 campeones. También crearon soldados mecánicos con voluntad propia, denominados guardianes. Para controlar a las bestias divinas, eligieron a 4 valientes cuyo talento no tenía igual. Y de este modo se puso en marcha el plan para combatir a Ganon. Cuando Ganon resurgió de nuevo para desatar su furia sobre Hyrule, la princesa y el héroe lo enfrentaron junto con los 4 campeones. Si bien
I noticed the translations aren't precise, but that's fine.
Eran suficientes para defender al héroe. Las enormes bestias divinas atacaron sin piedad, mermando las fuerzas de tan temible enemigo. Y cuando el héroe que blandía la espada que doblega a la oscuridad asestó el golpe final, la princesa, heredera del poder sagrado, aprisionó por fin al enemigo.
That's kind of cool. The art style also kind of, it reminded me very slightly of, you know, like Central American civilization, so the Spanish fit kind of well. 100 years ago, in preparation for the foretold revival of Ganon, we strove to follow the lead of our ancestors of 10,000 years prior. But, in the end, despite our best efforts and careful planning, we underestimated his power. In order to avoid ever making that grave mistake again, the princess left you these words. Free the 4 divine beasts. That's what she said. Understood. You feeling alright there, Impa? Seems to me that your Sheikah slate is not yet complete. The device Princess Zelda left you is your guide and also your memory. Now let's see. Someone at the research lab in Hateno Village might be able to help you. Understood. You are Princess Zelda's only hope, and Hyrule's as well. You cannot turn back now. Follow your heart and seize your destiny. Alright, cool. Oops, excuse me, Paya. My control stick wigged out there for a second. Okay, so, next stop is Hateno Village again. Thankfully, some doofus went there instead of Kakariko, so we have a work point. I hope the fact that the cutscenes are in Spanish and the fact that I'm trying to listen to the cutscenes doesn't bother too many people. I've never really done a playthrough that wasn't just in English before, and I'm just kind of trying to admire it. And like I say, I kind of want to see if I can even do it. For me, I feel like I can speak Spanish fairly well. Yo puedo hablar en español, y yo puedo leer y escribir en español, pero no puedo oír en español muy bien. Así yo quiero practicar oyendo en español. Okay. Are these trees just not bombable? Is that... Okay. Well, whatever. So yeah, I want to... I don't know. It's interesting to me, and I hope that it's interesting enough to everyone else that, at the very least, it doesn't bother people. That's also the reason I left the subtitles in Spanish, or excuse me, the subtitles are still in English, just so that nobody's left in the dark. Besides, if you're playing a Zelda game, you kind of have to be prepared to read subtitles. This was really the first game that broke with that. Up until this point, I'm pretty sure the only characters that had very much voice acting were Midna and Fi. And those were very different. They had very different aesthetics to them, to their voices. And perhaps it's just my bias towards Twilight Princess, just in general, because I freaking love that game, but also towards Midna in particular, because I freaking love Midna. And in particular, I love her a lot more than I love Fi. I don't hate her, but she does get on my nerves a little bit. But anyway, I think what they did with Midna's voice was just much more interesting. They, in case you didn't know, they took a Japanese voice actress and had her speaking English lines, and then they cut up the English by syllables, and then played the syllables back in random order. And there are videos on YouTube where you can like hear the reconstructed English sentences. So she's like, the one that I always remember the most is she says, "I can take you there with my power." And they're all lines that she actually says in the game, which I think it's just a very neat idea, and it gave her a very interesting and unique, well, aesthetic to her voice. Not to reuse the same word I used a minute ago, but yeah, it's still very different to Breath of the Wild, where that's just kind of a choice for one particular character in one particular game. But this is, full voice acting, and I guess I'm kind of used to it by now. Oh, dang it, one got away. I was hunting crickets for the guy that wants the crickets in the village. But yeah, I think I've played this game enough that I don't want to say the novelty has worn off, because that makes it sound like it bores me now. But it's like, it doesn't... When I first played it, it struck me as incredibly weird, just having as much experience with Zelda games as I do. And now I'm just kind of used to it, especially since I've also now played Age of Calamity, which obviously also had the same full voice acting. Yeah, I like that you can just bake apples directly on the tree, and then they already fall down for you. It's quite nice. I wonder if that's intentional, or if it's just something like, well, the apple's been updated, so make it fall from the tree, kind of a thing. Breath of the Wild apples are Minecraft sand confirmed. They even break when torches are used on them. I haven't really thought about the... there we go. I have a few baked apples, so I'm good on that. Um, I have to wonder about what's up with the blue flame. Because the fact that it stays blue when on torches and weapons and stuff means that it's not the fuel that turns it blue. Like, I thought it was some kind of Sheikah fuel source that is in those shrine thingies that you get it from. But apparently not. Of course, the real answer as to why they stay blue is because video games. But I don't know. The Zelda series is kinda sorta built up its own lore over the years. As in, like, as far as I'm concerned, lore building was an exercise of the fans, pretty much exclusively, up until they released Hyrule Historia and canonized the timeline. Right? That's when they not only confirmed the fan theory, whether or not you disagree with how well it works, but they legitimized the fan theory and also wrote a big cohesive story for the lore of the series. Like, if you read Hyrule Historia, there's all sorts of lore about. I mean, I guess it's not stuff that's like too far outside the game. It's mostly just like, and the kingdom of Hyrule was at peace for several hundred years until the next game came around and Nintendo made buckets more money. Hello, I have come to speak to Pura, who I don't know the name of yet. What? Linny? Linky? Linny is Coda, not Pura. Is it really you? Snappy snap! No, 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 now's not the time for this. The guidance stone is suddenly working again, and now Linky has arrived. Say, Linky, did you by any chance happen to light the furnace with a blue flame? That's true, but if you figured out how to do that without being told, you must have come out of the Slumber of Restoration in good shape. No. I'm the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab's distinguished director, Pura! Yeah, see, if you already know the solution, and you do it beforehand, she doesn't bother sending you over to Simon. She just straight up tells you. I think that's kind of cool. Neat little detail. Ah yes, it seems I spilled the beans all by myself about my role as the true director of this place. My apologies, my apologies, Linky. It seems you have yet to fully grasp the specifics of your situation at hand. To speak bluntly, how about you're instructed by Impa to come here to have your Sheikah slate repaired, correct? Called it. And we'll get to that, but first I have some questions. Anyway, do you remember any dreams from your time in the Slumber of Restoration? It looked like you've changed a bit in the last 100 years, but something must have happened in all that time. I'm just happy you're still in one piece. What's with that look? You do still remember me, right? I remember. I heard the hesitation in your voice. Even though 100 years ago I took you to the Shrine of Resurrection after Calamity Ganon fatally wounded you. Was it you, or was it the two guys in the memory? Even though I was the one who put you safely into the Slumber of Restoration, despite all that, you still don't remember me? As expected. After 100 years, lost all memories, noted. Sorry, I have a bad habit of taking notes rather abruptly like that. It's a charming quirk, isn't it? Yeah, that's one word for it. Do you have any questions for me? Um, you did say we were speaking bluntly. How very rude. Or perhaps it's not rude at all. I suppose that's actually a rather logical conclusion to jump to. Truth is, I look this way because of a failed experiment. Well, I say failed, but in some ways it was a success. I documented the full affairs in my diary upstairs. But the whole thing is embarrassing, so I insist you refrain from reading it. I mean, I kind of already know the conclusion. Anyway, enough about that. Back to the topic at hand. Well then, let's go ahead and restore those Sheikah slate runes for you. Give me a nice snap. Go on, no time to be shy about it. Yay! Okay then, the Sheikah slate repair underway. Guidance stone knock removed. Let's do this. Sheikah slate authenticated. Missing files confirmed. Starting repair. Gangs, are you sure it's not a hardware thing? I guess it can diagnose hardware versus software problems. Yay! You can take pictures that I will do nothing with. Except now I can go hunt down the memories. Repair complete. Excellent. And it's done. So, is it all fixed up now? Let's see here. Which one is it? Camera, Hyrule Compendium, album. Yep, looks good. So, I know this is sudden, but hear me out. Take a picture of me with the camera, and don't forget to let me see it. What if you don't? What if you just walk away? I wonder if that has any effect on anything. Here, there we go. That's a good picture. Rule of thirds be hecked. Hey, how's the picture taking going along? Did you take a cute pic? Can't wait to see it. Let me see. I took a photography class in high school for exactly 1 day. And the only thing I took away from it was the rule of thirds. Who is this beautiful young creature? Huh? Oh, I guess that's my cue. Sorry, I kind of lost it there. Wasn't on purpose. It's not just a pretty girl in these images. Yes, there are also some landscape photos stored in the album. I knew Princess Zelda made frequent use of the camera feature, but this... frequent. There are only 12 pictures. Hey, Linky, it dawns on me that you were Princess Zelda's appointed knight, which means there's a strong possibility that you accompanied her to all the places where the pictures were taken. Your lost memory thing could prove troublesome. But don't lose hope. That just means these pictures could be the missing piece to help restore your lost memories. My hunch is correct. I suggest you talk with Impa. She knows more about Princess Zelda than you and I do. Oh yeah, there's just one more thing I need from you. I don't have to worry about this until after you see Impa. But I want you to bring back some ancient materials. Bring them either to me or Robbie at the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. As if my joy weren't enough, bring us ancient materials, something good as a reward. Alright, let's do this. Can I just do it now? Something good? Yay, okay, good. Bring me some ancient materials, power up your runes. Do I have enough? I actually don't know if I have enough off the top of my head. I forgot it was ancient cores that I needed, so nope, can't do the third one. But I got bombs and my Sheikah sensor upgraded, so that's good. Sheikah sensor plus could come in handy. Captures the camera. Let's see here. First, going to take a picture of the Sunshroom. So you knew this was here, but you didn't do anything about it? I can't imagine it's good to just let mushrooms on the foundation of your building like that. Were you able to take a picture of a Sunshroom? Yes, sir. Conveniently, there's a door right here. I appreciate that. I'm not going to read them, thank you. 3 Sunshrooms. Find Sunshrooms in the Redstone Forest. Oh boy, a whole new forest for me to destroy. And plunder for Sunshrooms. Ooh, Hardy Radish. Oh, I should have taken a... Oh, it's fine. There we go. Gonna need those fireflies for quests later. You know, this whole deforestation thing is a lot easier now that I have upgraded bombs. Pura, what have you done? This place used to be the Redstone Forest, but now it's the Redstone Deforest. I am so clever, aren't I? Thank you for the pity laugh. What? They all grew back! They're already back! What the heck? What the fuck is in these trees? Man, I was gonna make a joke about how if Ganon doesn't destroy the world, maybe the climate change will. But, no, it seems like my efforts were in vain because these are super mutant trees that just grew back as soon as I looked away. That's a little unnerving, to be perfectly honest. But, oh well. I guess it is kind of nice to know that, I didn't actually cause any damage to the environment. Because, you know, causing damage to this video game environment is genuinely a real concern of mine. I see you've brought the Sunshrooms. Okay, now please hand over those 3 Sunshrooms. Thank you. Here you go. So, is the Sheikah Sensor Plus to your liking? I just remembered there's something else I wanted to while I'm here. Got some news that should be music to your ears. Found a way to help you search for new objects. Please feel free to show your excitement. Anyway, conducting my research. I found that there were some pictures of the past in the guidance zone. Is it hard? Hard? No, 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 not at all. Powered up. Access the picture. Yeah. I have... What? No, I'm good. Free, but I kind of want to see what'll happen. Okay, so he was... Oh my goodness. I've had a day. I'm a little tired. So I thought he was just repeating that I can use the Sheikah Slate to search for things. But no, he was talking about how there's stuff in the Guidance Stone. Use the Sheikah Slate? Yeah, let's use the Sheikah Slate. I'll get a free picture out of it. Snap. You probably shouldn't be jumping up and down on a three-legged stool like that. Or really any chair. Practice safe office chair etiquette, kids. Don't jump on small areas. Don't stand on chairs either. It's generally not a good idea. Especially if they have wheels. Just don't do that. Ooh, got a bunch of free pictures. Excelente. Muchas gracias, Señor Simon. Y Señorita Pura. Oh, wow. This is... Seems the Hyrule Companion recovered a picture from the past. A number of pictures, actually. Transfer to the Hyrule Companion. Can't restore transferred picture, so be careful of overwriting it. You can fill in open slots, camera, guidance stone. Thank you. Won't be free from now on either. Keeping a lab has expenses. Yeah, how do you pay for that? How does that not take, like, the entire economy of this town to run a place like this? Efficient Sheikah tech, I guess. Alright, I figured that the next step was to just talk to Impa. I think she's going to tell us to go recover those memories. And then we need to get one, bring it back. She'll give us the champion's tunic, which I actually quite like, both aesthetically and for its effect. Huh. I heard Puro was giving you the runaround, but you seem just fine. I wouldn't really call it a runaround. Now then, let me see. Bloom. Aha, this is without a doubt the camera that Princess Zelda used 100 years ago. Could be that if you visit the locations in those pictures, you'll be able to restore some of your lost memories. Yeah, go back to at least one location. Excuse me, there is something I wish to give you. Okay, let's do that. I know how I want to do it. As you may have guessed, it does involve propelling myself at high speeds using extremely powerful explosives. I love this game. And we need to go over onto the western shore of Lake Colomo. I believe there's that little outcropping right above the paraglider. I think it's right next to that game. Ta-da! Oh shoot, I forgot to take the mask off. Oh well. Sorry, you're gonna get a close-up view of Majora's Mask.
De aquí iremos a Ciudad Goro. Voy a hacerle unos ajustes a la bestia divina para que a Daruk le sea más fácil controlarla. Hemos logrado hacer que se mueva, pero creo que aún nos quedan muchas cosas por aprender. Es increíble pensar que nuestros antepasados fueran capaces de crear algo así. Pero eso significa que podemos comprenderla y usarla a nuestro favor. Las bestias divinas son la clave de todo. Si queremos detener a Ganon, debemos dominarlas. Dime una cosa. ¿Realmente crees que ya dominas el manejo de esa espada? Según la leyenda, en su hoja resuena una voz ancestral. ¿Tú has podido oírla?
Aw. Well, I do kind of like Zelda's Spanish voice actor. I don't know if it's more proper to refer to a female actor as an actor or an actress. I tend to prefer actor just because I feel like actor is a profession, so I might as well just, you know, use actor as sort of a gender neutral thing, you know? I will say though, I do get less of a 17-year-old girl vibe from her in Spanish than I do in English, but that's such a minor detail. I'm not overly concerned. But yeah, I'm generally quite forgiving when it comes to small details like that. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, did I get the apples? Okay, good. I did steal that Korok's apples. Alright. Now that you've seen some of the princess's memories, you must have started to remember certain things. Here, I will hand this over to you now, before I forget. Yay! Sky, the only worn by one who has gained the respect of the royal family. Equipping it will reveal an enemy's life gauge. This is something of yours that I've been keeping safe by request of the princess. This clothing was made especially for you when you became a champion. Please handle it with care. Yeah. Aside from the flashing red, I like it. But the flashing red is my fault. Alright, I think that's probably a good place to end it off for this episode. Yeah, we made a fair amount of progress on this one too. This is honestly going a lot better than I expected, but I think that's kind of not unusual. The early part of the game goes by pretty quick. It's it's the big open world exploring that's going to take a while. So I think next we're going to head off north to Robbie's tech lab, and then to get the travel medallion. And I think I see no reason why we shouldn't get started on the divine beasts. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm quite pleased with our progress so far, and I hope everybody's enjoying the series as much as I'm enjoying playing it again. We've gotten a lot done this time, and there's still a lot more to do, but that will have to wait for future episodes. So for the time being, see you later.